Have you ever wondered what it really takes to rise in the Mafia, and how many people actually make it to the top? Every rank plays by different rules, and one wrong move can end everything. You're about to find out how the Mafia hierarchy really works. Level 1, the Hangaround. The Hangaround is the first level, where the journey begins for most people. A Hangaround is typically a young man from the local neighborhood. He has grown up watching Mafia members operate in his area. He sees them outside social clubs, wearing gold jewelry and driving shiny cars. People treat them with respect or fear. This draws the young man in. He wants that life, so he starts spending time around them. He does not receive an official invitation. Instead, he shows up regularly and offers to help with small tasks. At this level, the Hangaround has no status. He performs basic chores all day. These include fetching coffee for the men playing cards in a back room, washing their cars until they shine, and running errands like buying food from a nearby store. During card games or meetings, he brings sandwiches or drinks without being asked. The full members, called made men, treat him like free help. They rarely speak to him directly. He remains invisible to them. Trust does not exist yet, and neither does protection from the group. His main duties are simple but critical. Listen carefully to conversations. Watch everything that happens, and never repeat what he hears. The group watches him closely at all times. They judge his every action. This tests his ability to stay disciplined and patient. If he talks too much, asks questions about their business, or shares any information, he gets removed immediately. He earns no money here. All the danger falls on him, with no reward. For example, if police arrive suddenly, he is the first one caught, because he has no way to escape quickly. Others leave through hidden exits. To advance, he must show value through actions, such as noticing a police car nearby and quietly warning the group. This level eliminates those who cannot stay silent and alert. Level 2, the Associate. The Associate level is the next step up. A person reaches this after proving reliability as a hangaround. He now works officially with the group, but is still not a full member. His days turn into constant work that brings in money for the organization. Jobs include stopping trucks to steal their cargo, managing illegal betting on games or races, and collecting payments from businesses that owe money. A key rule applies here. Most of the money goes directly to higher members. Each week, he delivers a large envelope of cash to his sponsor, who is usually a soldier. Keeping any extra money is forbidden. It counts as stealing from the entire group, which leads to severe punishment or death. Associates who try this disappear quickly. The dangers increase greatly. He handles the most visible crimes, like using force to collect debts or threatening people. Police target associates because they take risks to prove themselves. If arrested, the group provides no help. He serves his full prison sentence alone. To move forward, he must stay silent during arrests and show he can handle stress without breaking. This level builds skills in crime and loyalty under pressure. Level 3, the Senior Associate. After spending several years as an associate, a man may finally reach the rank of Senior Associate. This is not a reward. It is earned slowly through consistent work, loyalty, and proving he can handle pressure without complaining. At this stage, a captain officially records him as part of his crew. This provides some protection. Other crews cannot interfere or demand money from him, and if trouble arises, the captain steps in. But it is also the most stressful time in a man's rise. Leadership examines his every move, digging into family history, bloodline, and past behavior to confirm he meets all requirements, including being fully Italian. One mistake, like a public fight, scandal, or moment of carelessness, can destroy everything. If he passes, he receives a quiet call to dress well and meet in a private place. This is the final preparation before becoming a made man, testing loyalty, patience, and long-term commitment. Level 4, the Soldier. Becoming a soldier is a huge turning point. This is when a man officially becomes a made man, and it comes with serious weight and responsibility. He is called into a private room where senior leaders sit around, watching carefully. A short ceremony takes place. Blood is drawn. Oaths of loyalty are spoken, and symbolic gestures mark the moment. From that point on, he is untouchable in ways he has never been before. No associate or outsider can threaten him without consequences, and even higher-ups are expected to defend him. He has earned a place inside the inner circle, but it is not just about protection. It is about responsibility. Now, his role shifts from doing to supervising. Associates bring him money from their work, and he passes a portion up to his superiors. He makes sure that operations run smoothly, that businesses pay what they owe, and that the crew stays in line. Minor errands and risky street jobs are no longer his to handle. He sends others to do them. But one rule remains absolute. When the boss is given order, he follows it. Refusing is not an option. Saying no at this level does not just risk respect. It risks everything he has worked for and could end his career permanently. Level 5. The Enforcer. Not every soldier is built the same. Some are skilled at making money, collecting cash, or running operations quietly. Others have a different talent, the ability to inspire fear. That is where the Enforcer comes in. This is a soldier whose reputation is built on intimidation, strength, and the willingness to use force when necessary. When someone refuses to pay their dues, causes problems, or steps out of line, the Enforcer is the one sent in. His job is to make sure compliance happens, quickly, efficiently, and without question. Sometimes that means threats, sometimes it means showing serious consequences, and in extreme cases it means handling permanent removal of problems. The Enforcer is feared not just by outsiders, but by people inside his own crew. Everyone respects him, but very few get close. His presence alone keeps people cautious and in line. Being an Enforcer is a double-edged sword. It brings status, authority, and trust from leaders. But it is also a lonely position. People need him, but they rarely want to spend time around him. He becomes a tool of fear, a living reminder that rules exist and mistakes are costly. At this level, influence comes through intimidation, and power is measured in how effectively he can enforce it. Level 6. The Acting Capo. The Acting Capo is a unique role, one that tests a soldier's ability to handle real responsibility without the full authority of a permanent position. This happens when a regular captain is unavailable. Maybe he is in prison, under heavy police surveillance, or dealing with health issues. At that point, he picks someone he trusts to run the crew temporarily. That man becomes the Acting Capo. As Acting Capo, he is responsible for keeping everything in motion. He collects money from the crew, ensures operations run smoothly, and gives orders to soldiers and associates alike. He must keep everyone in line, resolve conflicts, and make sure the envelopes going up to the boss stay full. But everyone knows this role is temporary. He is not the true captain, so he has to act carefully. It is a delicate balancing act. Doing too little makes him look weak, incompetent, or unreliable. Doing too much makes others suspicious, creating enemies and jealousy among ambitious soldiers. The Acting Capo must walk a fine line, proving he can lead effectively while showing he is loyal, patient, and smart enough not to overreach. Success in this position signals he has what it takes for permanent leadership, while failure can set him back years. Level 7. The Captain. The Captain runs an entire team of soldiers and associates. He controls a specific area and multiple money-making activities. He no longer performs street tasks. Instead, he manages everything, collects payments from his team, issues commands, and resolves arguments. When disputes happen between members, he acts as the judge, and his decision stands without question. Income must stay high, and if it falls, he faces replacement, which often means death. This level demands strong organization, constant vigilance, and tough choices every single day. The captain must balance authority with respect, maintain loyalty among soldiers, and ensure the crew runs efficiently while avoiding attention from law enforcement. Level 8. The Messenger. The Messenger holds a special role connecting different Mafia families. Bosses avoid direct meetings to stay safe, so the Messenger travels with important information personally between crews. He delivers messages that prevent fights, resolve conflicts, or settle major issues quietly. This requires steady judgment, careful planning, and precise words. A single mistake can spark violence between groups or ruin delicate alliances. His value lies in keeping peace through careful, accurate communication, and he often acts as the invisible link that ensures operations run smoothly while protecting leaders from exposure and unnecessary risk. Level 9. The Consigliere. The Consigliere serves as the main advisor to the boss. He does not manage a team or control a territory. His real strength lies in giving honest, thoughtful advice on rules, laws, and long-term plans. He is one of the few who can openly disagree with the boss without fear of punishment. He also mediates and solves conflicts that others cannot handle, whether between captains, soldiers, or outside groups. Leaders protect him because he focuses on wisdom, strategy, and careful judgment rather than power struggles, making him a trusted and indispensable guide behind the scenes of every major decision. Level 10. The Underboss. The Underboss is the boss's direct deputy and second in command, responsible for keeping the family running smoothly every day. He oversees all captains, collects money from them, and ensures operations stay on track. He also settles major arguments, mediates disputes, and shields the boss from law enforcement pressure and unwanted attention. As the most likely successor, he becomes a target for ambitious captains and rival factions alike. He must carefully balance demonstrating strength, commanding respect, and following orders perfectly, showing loyalty and judgment at every moment. This position demands total reliability, nerves of steel, and the ability to make critical decisions under constant danger, knowing that one mistake could ruin him or the entire organization. Level 11. The Boss. The boss leads the entire family and sits at the very top of the hierarchy. He stays out of public view, avoids touching direct crimes, and ensures all orders flow smoothly through layers of trusted subordinates. He meets with other bosses to divide territories, negotiate alliances, and manage shared resources. He decides who rises in the ranks and who is removed, and his authority within the family is absolute. Yet despite all this power, he can trust almost no one completely. Loyalty is fragile, alliances shift, and betrayal is always a threat. The role is isolated, dangerous, and relentless. A boss remains in control only as long as he can survive both enemies outside and potential threats from within. Ultimately, this position ends only through death, long-term imprisonment, or being betrayed by those closest to him, making it the pinnacle of power, responsibility, and constant danger all at once. Every step up the Mafia ladder raises the stakes. The higher you climb, the more isolated you become, until the top is nothing but paranoia. Power comes, but it takes everything with it. So after seeing every level from the bottom to the top, here's the real question. Knowing the risks, the pressure, and the price it demands, is that kind of power really worth it? Drop your thoughts in the comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.